Hello everyone, a very warm welcome to you all on my channel once again. My name is Neha Shao and I am a qualified CMA. Today's video is an interviewing video where we are having a guest with us. His name is SHREYANSH SURANA and he is All India rank 269 in UPSC 2020. And best part is that he is an IRS officer and at the same time a chartered accountant and a company secretary. Welcoming Shreyansh. Yes. Hi. Hi,
Hello.
Shreyansh.
Hi, Neha. Thank you
Welcome
so
to
much.
the channel. So,
Thank you so much.
Shreyansh, I'm glad that you are here with us. We are having my channel is about motivation. I try to motivate students who are doing professional course. I found you are one of the best motivation that I can give to the students, and whatever you have achieved in your life, that can also motivate a lot of students to join UPSC and also in their professional career who are belonging to commerce background. So, Chianch, tell me about something like which student should know about your career and about your journey till this time when you are an IRS officer, assistant commissioner, indirect taxation. So, yes.
Yes, I will brief a little about how this journey has been and how I completed my CA, CS, and then UPSC. Actually, it was not my plan earlier to get into the UPSC because when I once completed my chartered accountancy, I thought to join the job as what the usually people do. Complete your professional course and get a good job and continue with it. So similarly, I too joined my job after completing CA in 2018. Uh, but after working there for around 1 year, I realized that this is something quite monotonous and very narrow. That what I was doing was not actually giving me much satisfaction of my purpose. So I explored about the UPSC. Actually, earlier also I heard about UPSC that they have such and such power. I witnessed their powers during my articleship or during visiting the income tax offices. It's actually not the power, but the authority which the officers have to change the lives of people actually and change the way how the things work. So this used to excite me during my articleship as well. So finally, I made up my mind to get into the UPSC and at least give a trial. So this is how I went about it.
Okay. Just tell me when you have started your chartered accountancy and how long it took you to complete your chartered accountancy. And students, most of the student were having a doubt. Most of the student asked me, "Ma'am, should I continue my CMA along with the BCom or not?" So I just want to know, have you completed your chartered accountancy along with your CA? I mean CS, or you have did it separately?
Uh, if I will talk about my timeline, it went like in 2014, I completed my class 12th and appeared for the CPT, that is entrance for CA examination, which is now called foundation course, I suppose.
Yes.
So after clearing CPT in 2014, I appeared for IPCC in 2015. So there was around 9 months gap. Then after completing my IPCC, that is intermediate stage of CA, I enrolled myself in CS, company secretaryship. And during this process, my BCom was also ongoing, which I completed in a distance course. So basically, I did all the three things together, but made sure that all these three do not overlap because it's a rule of institute that you cannot give all the three exams together.
Yeah.
So after completing my IPCC in 2015, I appeared for CS executive in 2016, and
Hmm.
alongside my BCom second year was over by that time. And then next year, I appeared for CS final, and that is in 2017. And in 2017, my CS and BCom were completed, and my articleship for chartered accountancy was going on from 2015 to 2018. So finally, after completing articleship in 2018, I appeared for CA finals and cleared that. So more or less, it will take around 4 or 4.5 years to complete the courses. And as far as the thing is, should we do BCom and CMA or other professional course together, or should we do it alone? I would say having a graduation degree in itself is much valued if you go for any government job or for PSU
Hmm.
examinations.
Correct, correct.
So it's better to have a graduation degree along because you don't know whether you will be able to succeed in one go in CS, CA, or CMA because there is no guarantee practically, if I will say. So
Correct.
I would suggest to have a one graduation degree alongside your professional examination.
Hmm. Yes, that I always suggest to everyone because I have also did my graduation along with my CMA. That's why I always suggest to students for this only. So the second thing is that as you said that you have worked in a corporate, like what I got to know that you have also worked after completing your CA in a corporate. So this is what the thing, like after doing a job in corporates, what you felt, did you felt bad when you left your job and again started everything from the very scratch, because already you were holding a degree of CA and CS, and this was such a big decision that you need to leave a job of your, like where you must have been getting a handsome package, and you have to start from very scratch. So what exactly motivated you? Like, do you have anyone surrounding to you who have motivated you in this regard?
Yeah, I totally agree with whatever you said that having a job itself is a big thing, and leaving that
Yes.
job and moving ahead is a big decision. So it's not like I was not enjoying my job. It was a fairly good job with a lot of traveling involved, and I was actually enjoying it thoroughly. But the thing is, there is always a factor inside my mind that if I am capable of doing much more, then why should I restrict myself to this particular thing? Also, as I told you, I already had at the back of my mind the UPSC or the IRS officers, which I have seen. So
Hmm.
after
And you are
completing
now an
my
IRS.
yes, so after completing my job or after doing my job for around 1 year, I made up my mind to give at least one try because what happens is once we get into the job, the things becomes quite challenging. If I think of
Correct.
doing job along with UPSC preparation, it was not possible. So I
Hmm.
thought I have good financial security now since I did job for around 1 year. So if at all I failed in UPSC, ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा क्या होगा? I will again come back to my job. 1 साल का
Hmm.
job experience जाएगा, उससे ज़्यादा और कुछ नहीं होना है.
Correct,
So I
correct.
thought कि रिस्क लेने में बहुत ज़्यादा कुछ खतरा नहीं है. एक बार रिस्क तो लेना चाहिए. So I went ahead for it.
Means I just want to say ask you, like in case you would have failed, तो आप continue नहीं करते, मतलब you would have gone to your job which you were doing earlier, and मतलब most of the student doesn't do, मतलब अगर मैं तुम्हारी जगह होती तो I would have continued with UPSC, because like मेरे को what I feel is what I will get after completing my UPSC, that nothing can give me that much, even that job. So मतलब what would you have chosen in case if something negative
Correct,
happened?
actually. Yes, yes, correct. Actually, this thing always remains in mind कि 1 साल हमने प्रिपरेशन कर लिया यूपीएससी का. इस बार नहीं निकला
Hmm.
तो हो सकता है नेक्स्ट टाइम निकल जाएगा. 1 साल की प्रिपरेशन
Hmm.
वेस्ट क्यों करना? बट वन थिंग आई हैड इन माई माइंड वेरी क्लियर कि 1 साल डिवोट करना है. अगर क्लियर हुआ तो ठीक है, और नहीं हुआ तो उसके पीछे नहीं लग जाना है. मतलब life is not
Okay,
about
okay.
just running after a particular thing. So this was my philosophy. Others also have their own motivation and philosophies. But
Correct,
mine was
correct.
कि एक बार ट्राई करना है, हुआ तो ठीक है, and come back to a job or maybe start some own practice for chartered accountancy. So my plan was to just give one try.
Okay. So, next question that I want to ask, like, what you think, for a commerce student, if they want to go for UPSC, what should be the correct time they should start their UPSC? mean, just as
It's
you
rather
said that
rather
you have
very good question. Yes.
Hmm. As you said that you have started when you have completed your CA and you have started your job, and thereafter you decided that you should go for it. You should give a try for it. So, according to you, if a student were already having this mindset that yes, I want to do UPSC, but just because for a social security and financial security, he was pursuing any professional course. So, what should be the correct time that person should start?
Again, I will say here, you should have security of your career before you start preparing for the UPSC,
Correct.
because it again has the uncertainties involved, like same as in the case of CA, CS, or CMA. But the thing is, CA, CS, CMA have comparatively easier stance if we look at the number of attempts or the age limit which it provides for completing your courses. So
Hmm.
first, I will suggest the students to secure their career by diligently completing their professional courses, whichever they are seeking. And once they are done with the CA, CSM, or any other professional course, they can start their preparations for UPSC. Why I am saying is, ki don't start along with your preparation. It will deviate you from your path. we say, do not go into the two boats at the same time. You will be left with
Correct.
nothing in your hands. So
Hmm.
first complete your degree, then go for the UPSC. One more thing people ask is whether we should do job for some time and then go for UPSC. I would
Hmm.
say if you have already made up your mind to go for the UPSC, then don't waste your time for running after the job or other things.
Hmm.
Just start the preparations because it's a long process. It takes much time to accustom to the syllabus and preparation process. So
Hmm.
just go about it.
Yes, correct. I like this because your answers will definitely help a lot of students who are having the doubts whether they should do UPSC preparation. Because what I know, I haven't done this, like I haven't been to that genre. So, but what I know that lots of most of the syllabus of UPSC is not in parity with the professional course what we does, except that additional or one subject that you need to choose as per your choice, where you can choose commerce if you're having that background. Then only, other than that, the subjects which are there in UPSC, that is having no relevance with the your CA, CMA, or CS professional course, whatever you are doing in commerce background. So, next question that I want to ask you, this is relating to the same statement that I've given. Like, what your professional, I mean, achievement of CA and CS helped you to get this IRS tag with you? I mean, to get to score 269th rank in UPSC. What CAC, I mean, CACS course helped you? How?
Definitely, there is a complete change in the syllabus as well as the stance and approach of studying both UPSC and the other professional courses. Because in our professional courses, the much focus is given on the technicality, whereas the UPSC is a generalist examination where you are asked about history, geography, polity, and what all. But say our CA, CS, or CMA, we are confined to the technicalities of the thing and we read things very crisply. Say, for example, there is a concept of standard costing. We must know the basics, we must be able to solve the questions, and we are done with it. But
Hmm.
UPSC, the approach is very different because the syllabus is very, very vast. You can be asked about anything and everything. And the second thing is you need to be creative in the UPSC. In CA, CMA, there is no much necessity of being creative because it is technical part. What is asked, you have to answer. Here, since 10 lakh students are appearing for the exam every year around, and just around 2000 or 2500 will be appearing for the interview. So the competition is such that you have to write such answers which are different from other people, what others are
Others.
writing.
Hmm.
The second aspect is a professional examination. We have to get the basic minimum marks, and you are through with the examination.
Correct.
But in UPSC, it is a competitive examination, which depends upon the cutoffs. So to score the cutoff and get high marks above the cutoff, it all depends upon how much efforts you put, which are not being put by the other candidates. तो आपको बाकी लोगों से बेटर करना है यहाँ पे.
Hmm.
प्रोफेशनल कोर्सेज में क्या है, आपने 200 नंबर लाए आप पास, आपके फ्रेंड ने 200 नंबर लाए वो भी पास. बट यहाँ पे
Hmm.
कंपटीशन बहुत ज़्यादा स्ट्रिक्ट है. लेकिन डरने वाली बात इसलिए नहीं है क्योंकि बहुत ज़्यादा कंफर्ट हम कॉमर्स वाले स्टूडेंट्स को यूपीएससी में देता है. वो कैसे? अगर प्री स्टेज की मैं बात करूँ तो इकोनॉमिक्स इज ऑल्सो वन ऑफ द सब्जेक्ट विच वी कॉमर्स स्टूडेंट्स आर वेरी वर्स्ड ऑफ. हमने 11th 12th में
Hmm.
भी पढ़ा होता है और कहीं ना कहीं सीपीटी फाउंडेशन में पढ़ा हुआ रहता है.
बीकॉम में भी
तो
रहते हैं.
काफ़ी इजी हो जाता है. यस. एंड देन मीन्स में एंटायर वन पेपर इज अबाउट इकोनॉमिक्स. अराउंड
Hmm.
80 to 90 marks questions are asked from the economics. So again, this becomes a kind of cakewalk for us compared to the students who have done engineering or any technical, mechanical engineering or such other subjects. The
Hmm.
last part is interview. I will tell you how this being a commerce student helped me in getting good marks in interview. Because what I did, I tried to focus and move around my answers around what I have studied during CS or CA. See, for example, they were asking me about the economy. So what I did, I purposefully tried to talk a bit about the stock market because it was my strong area and I
Hmm.
studied this in CS. So they got very interested as to what is the stock market and they were very interested to listen what I was
Securities.
saying.
Hmm.
So this helped me in interview as well. The next biggest part which commerce helped in getting the rank is the optional subject. Because in GS, what happens is there are four GS 1, 2, 3, 4. What happens is all the candidates get more or less similar marks in the range of 30 to 40 marks difference. But what really creates difference is how you score in the optional subject. Say
Hmm.
we have commerce as the optional subject, so we have potential to score higher marks as compared to the other subjects. For example, the engineering students take sociology as the optional, which have no link to their what they have studied in their graduations. So they have to put lot of hard work and efforts in studying that sociology or the anthropology. But the thing with us is that we have already studied during our professional course, so we can easily handle and score good marks. So this becomes a brownie point for us. And let me tell you, the other stream students are envy of commerce students that आप तो बोलते हैं पहले से पढ़ के आए हो आपके कॉमर्स में अच्छे नंबर आएंगे हमें यहाँ पे सारा पढ़ना पड़ रहा है so take it as
Exactly.
a advantage and this will
Advantage,
definitely
yes.
help
वो
you
एक
if you go for
कॉन्फिडेंस
the
आता है।
UPSC.
दिस गिव्स यू कॉन्फिडेंस कि आप दूसरों से थोड़ा
You're
अच्छा
not
ही
audible
करोगे।
actually.
Okay. Hello. So sorry. I guess you were explaining everyone like how this commerce, as being a commerce background student, helped you to get a rank in UPSC, right?
Yes,
So
correct.
yes, so I just love the way you explain to students, and I am 100% sure after watching this interview, lots of students will get the motivation who were not thinking about being on other side of the table. Like for the students who are going to meet commissioners. In indirect taxation or direct taxations, so definitely they will get lots of motivation. And the like, I have asked whatever I wanted to ask. Like, if you want to give some of your words, some of your good motivational words or experience you want to share to the students that can be helpful for them. Yes,
Yeah.
your words for them. What you want to say to them?
All I want to say is, since you are pursuing most of you are pursuing some or other the professional degrees. So one thing which is very positive with us is the hard work because we can put in lot of hours of studying. Say 8 hours, 10 hours. It's not very much for us as compared to the engineering or other stream students. So take it as your plus point. It may happen that even in your professional courses, you may take attempts. You may not be able to clear in first or second attempt, but don't think this as a backfall because the world is very competitive and the seats are very, very limited. So you may take time, maybe 2 attempts or 3 attempts, but you will definitely go through this. Then, if I say if you are making up your mind to go into UPSC and start your preparations, and at all if you feel there is any doubt or there are any problems regarding this, so you can always contact me via my Instagram handle or any social media
Hmm.
account. The other
Yes.
thing is, what we think is, we completed our professional degree, and we think this is end of our learning process. कि CA हो गया है, CS हो गया है, अभी पैसा कमाना है. So let me tell you कि पूरा लाइफ पड़ा है पैसा कमाने के लिए. आप कभी भी कमा सकते हैं पूरी लाइफ में पैसा अगर आपके पास एक बार डिग्री आ गया तो. But if you really want to serve the people or serve the country and do something really big, then UPSC is a thing which you should consider about. I would specifically like to say about the CS or the CMS students. There is a service which is specific to the corporate laws. So corporate account service are there, corporate law services also there in UPSC, which will be in sync with what you have studied during your professional studies, and it will also sync your interest as well. And not just IRS, there are other services as well, like IAS, Indian Administrative Services, then police services, then the much coveted foreign service. So there are multiple fields which gets open for you once you get into the UPSC. It's not just limited to IRS. There are around 19 to 20 services, which gives you a different level of exposures, different level of authorities, and definitely you will have a chance to change the lives of yourself as well as the people at the larger scale. So one should definitely think about the UPSC once after completing the professional courses, of course.
Yes, yes, yes. So, I will give the, I mean, social media handles of Shreyansh in my description box, definitely. And whoever want to get in touch with him, he can or she can be with. And I will upload the details in my Instagram too, and I will tag to him also, so you can check out from there also. Everybody, I hope you like the video and his experience, whatever he has shared with all of us, and I am also fascinated by his words. So it is also giving me motivation to join UPSC, but I know I won't.
You will
Because
you
there
will
is also
definitely
some
clear
age
if
limit,
you will
right?
join.
There is
Yeah, it's
also some.
32 for the general and some higher
Yeah.
for the other reserved students.
Yes. So students who wants to join UPSC and like looking after him, so definitely you should join. And talking about the professional course, you can see that what confidence has given those professional course given to Shreyansh. Definitely that will also be gained
Definitely.
by everybody who will be doing this course, the professional courses. So thank you, Shreyansh, for joining us. So I just love the way you have explained to everyone. So hope will make a different video when you will complete your training and you will join as an assistant commissioner in indirect taxation. So bye bye. Take care.
Bye bye bye. Thank you, Neha, so much for giving this platform and giving the students opportunity to explore
Yes,
this completely new field to the commerce students. Thank you so
well,
much.
thank you very much. Please subscribe to my channel and share the video whoever willing to join UPSC and wants to gain such kind of a confidence in them. And